today I'm going to be doing an autumn inspired makeup look for you, and I really wanted to play around with some really warm colours and also some really nice oranges as well. So I wanted to keep the lips quite dark, which is a little bit outside of my comfort zone because I don't really sport a dark lip. But today I thought I'd break the mould and actually do it, and I quite like it. Although on camera it comes out a lot of reds, but in life it's more sort of like a reddy purpley colour, but still quite nice. But anyway, don't mind this top, it looks really summery, but I don't actually know why I wore it, but anyway, just forget I've got it on. Actually no, that'd be weird because then it'd be naked. But anyway, I really hope that you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Don't forget to click that subscribe button and like the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye! Right, to start off, I'm going to be taking the Urban Decay B6 Vitamin Infused Prep Spray, and I'm going to be spraying that all over my face. And then I'm going to be going in with a Smashbox Photo Finish Primer and making sure that's nice and smoothed out all over my skin before we start applying any foundation. And then for foundation today, I'm going to be taking the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and with a damp beauty blender, I'm just going to be passing that and blending that out onto the skin and making sure that's really nice and even. I have been using this foundation for a little while now, and I really like it. It's got a sort of medium to full coverage, and it's very buildable as well and long wearing. And then after that, I'm going to be taking my Zoeva buffing brush, and with the colour Vanilla Bean from Makeup Geek, I'm just going to be smoothing that all over the eyelids to kind of like cancel out any sort of pigmentation that might be showing through from when we put the foundation on earlier. Then I'm just going to be going in and doing my eyebrows, and if you guys are interested in seeing how I do this, I will link the video right now so you can go and check it out. I'm going to be taking the orange shade from this Maybelline quad, and this quad is called Luminous Brown, and with a Zoeva Luxe crease brush, I'm just going to be buffing that out into my crease. So I do need to apologise now if I sound a little bit croaky. I am sort of getting over a bit of a cold at the moment, so that's probably why I sound a bit horsey, but we're just going to go with it. So, and then I'm just going to be making sure that's really nice and vibrant. So I did go in a couple of times and just really build up the intensity of that eyeshadow, because overall I really want that orange to come through. So now I'm going to be going in with the colour Camel by Bobbi Brown, and with a MAC 217 brush, which is a little bit more denser than that Zoeva crease brush, I'm just going to be focusing that onto the crease again and making sure it's all blended through. But I'm going to be making sure that when we blend out, I'm not going to be going upwards where we place that orange shade. I'm going to be going down onto the lid and also dragging a little bit through the outer half of the eye. And this colour is just so beautiful. It just screams autumn. So I'm going to be taking the colour Cocoa Bear by Makeup Geek, and with my MAC pencil brush, I'm just going to be packing that on the outer V. And then to blend it out even further, I'm going to be taking my Zoeva crease brush again, and also a little bit of that orange shade we put on originally. And I'm just going to be making sure that there's no harsh lines and everything is nice and blended through. And when I was doing this, I was like, these colours are so beautiful together. It just screams autumn, and it kind of like looks like autumn leaves, does it not? Like that kind of like rusty orangey look. But I thought it worked quite well, and people with brown eyes, I think you're absolutely going to love this. But again, people with blue or green eyes are really going to like this. I think this colour's just going to work really well with any eye colour. So after that, I'm going to be taking the L'Oreal Infallible eyeliner, and this is in the colour Black. And it's just a really nice thin eyeliner and really nice and creamy consistency as well, so it doesn't drag on the eyelids when we blended it out. So I'm just going to be creating a really nice sort of thin line just to add a little bit more definition to the lash line, and also line the upper lash line too. Now I'm going to add a coat of mascara to my upper lashes, and this is a Volume Million Lashes in the Feline one, and I think this is by L'Oreal. It's quite a good mascara, so I'm just going to be prepping my eyelashes before we go in with falsies. And for falsies today, I'm going to be taking the Salon System Intense false eyelashes in the number 201, and I'm just going to be placing that onto the eyelids. And then I'm going to be taking my two favourite concealers, and you guys know the drill with this one. I absolutely love the MAC Pro Long Wear, so I'm just going to be placing that under my eyes in a triangle and then blending it out with my damp Beauty blender. Then I'm going to be going in with a NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I think it's in the colour Chantilly, but I'll have everything listed down in the description box below if you're interested in finding it out. But what I've done is just highlighted the centre of the face, so again down the front of my nose, a little tiny bit under the eyes again, my cupid's bow, my chin, and also a little bit on my forehead, and then just blending it through again with damp Beauty blender. Now to set that concealer in place and just lighten it up even further, I'm going to be taking the Banana Powder by the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Palette, and I'm just going to be placing that on the areas that we just highlighted. To set the rest of my face makeup, I'm going to be taking my Maybelline Fit Me powder in the number 125, and with a big, I think this is a Real Techniques brush, with a big blending brush, I'm just going to be setting the rest of my face makeup with that. And then to move on to contour, I'm going to be taking the Makeup Forever Pro Fusion Bronzer, and I've been loving this so much recently. And with this MAC brush, I can't actually remember the number of it, but again I'll link it down below in the description box. But it's just so easy to create such a nice natural contour with it, so you don't have any sort of harsh lines. So again, I'm just going to be placing that on the areas that I would normally contour, so the cheekbones, the top of the forehead, sides of the nose, under the lip, and the jawline. And then I'm just going to be making sure that's really nice and blended, and it just creates a really sort of nice bronzy look to the skin. Now to add a little bit of blush, I'm going to be going in with this MAC colour, and this is such a beautiful sort of bronzy shade with flecks of shimmer in it, and I'm just going to be putting that on the apples of the cheeks and then blending it through up towards the temples. Now I'm going to be taking the colour Shroom by MAC, and I'm just going to be highlighting my brow bone with this and making sure the eyes look really lifted. And then to finish off the eyes completely, I'm going to be taking my MAC 217 brush again, and with that orange shade from Maybelline Quad, I'm going to be placing that onto the lower lash line, and I'm going to be blending this quite far down because I kind of want to create sort of like an ombre effect, so up towards the lash line. So after that I then went in with Makeup Geek's Cocoa Bear, and I've just packed that on to the lower lash line as well, but again making sure that we didn't cover up that orange in the process. And then once I've blended that all through, I'm going to be taking the same L'Oreal Infallible liner and sort of focusing that really tight on the lash line just to create some nice definition, and then also putting that on the waterline as well because I wanted the look to be really nice and dramatic today. So I'm going to add a coat of mascara to my lower lashes again, and I was pretty much done with the eyes. Now to highlight my face, I'm going to be taking the Mary Luminizer by the Balm Cosmetics, and I'm just going to be placing that on the high points of the cheekbones, and also just put a little bit on the inside of the eyes, and that's just really going to help sort of open up the eyes and make them appear really nice and awake. And then after that I'm going to be lining my lips, and the lip liner I use today is from Max Factor in the colour Mauve Moment. And then once I've done that, I'm then going to be taking this beautiful gloss by NYX, and this is their Butter Gloss ones in the colour Devil's Food Cake. And as I said before in this video, it comes off really red on camera, but it's a really sort of nice purpley red colour. It's just absolutely stunning and really nice and autumn appropriate. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'm sorry if I sounded like a big old croaky mess. I'm going to go and have a big old cough now because I'm still getting over this horrible cold. But yeah, if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button and like this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!
Paranoid, you claim this love that you never started. You once destroyed a broken heart that was